So we've been informed to just talk about what we've been up to.
Over summer
and what we expect the school year to look like, I guess.
Yep.
So we're all seniors now.
Yep.
Except for Tyler.
Tyler the creator.
Tyler the editor.
Not cool. Yeah,
He's
not
refusing
cool.
to speak. Wow.
Why are you a junior?
Yeah, explain why.
Why are you from Lametown?
Honestly, valid point.
Got it.
I don't
Savage.
understand. I don't understand.
It's-
What'd you do over the summer?
I played the intro.
That intro goes hard.
For real.
Yep.
What
Okay.
did you guys do this summer?
I went to Colorado. That was
Nice.
kind of cool.
That's fun.
And then I regretted everything after that.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just like going straight up was awesomeness, and then I went straight down.
Ooh.
And then because I remembered school and work
Oh,
and
yeah.
all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
Yeah.
The more like growing up stuff,
Mhm.
you know.
Senioritis.
Yeah,
Starting to set
I
in.
don't
My
like that.
senioritis set in halfway through last year.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bad. It
So
was really bad.
can you guys describe senioritis?
Senioritis. So do you procrastinate?
Oh yeah, every day.
Okay, so it's procrastinating, but you get the work, and then you're like, no, and you just don't do it.
Oh, I've already been doing that.
Yeah.
I've been doing
that's-
that since freshman year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same here.
That's not senioritis.
And somehow I still pass. Barely last year. It was that's why I left the podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we
That's
kicked
right.
him off because he didn't have good grades.
Yeah, only
He had
good
all
grade
Fs.
kids.
No,
What are
not
your grades
all
right now,
Fs.
John?
What?
What are your grades right now?
My all 100%.
That's why you're on the podcast.
Woo!
Yep.
That means you guys get more interesting content because I do just a bunch of random stuff.
That is true.
That's very true.
Yeah, and Kelly kind of told me to be on here.
That's also true.
Are we able to get like a reel of dumb clips from like last year's and like put them in here as like a recap? Or
Yeah,
would
yeah.
that-
Can we do that?
Yeah, all of the episodes from last year were dumb.
Oh, no!
nice.
Whoa!
Actually, no.
whoa.
Okay.
That's fair.
In case you've forgotten, at the end of last year, we did a video talking about our summer plans. If any of you remember what you talked about, how about you like follow up on those?
I don't remember.
I
Hold
don't
on, let me
remember.
pull
Actually,
it up on
Wylie,
Spotify.
You were not for that episode.
Oh, and
I
that
wasn't
and that
here.
and that reminds us.
I think you were gone. That
If
day.
you're on Apple
wow.
Music, we're also on Spotify and other way around. So
Actually, okay.
Okay,
And I
hold
don't
on.
know if it's on Apple anymore, but
Red
it,
Mountain
we are gonna blast out
Radio.
the podcast as much as we can because we want you to hear all the best daily
here you
news
go.
and of our boring lives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we really want you to know what's going on in our lives and just talk.
Right. I remember in that episode I talked about how I might go to Pittsburgh.
Did you go
Did
to
that happen?
That did happen. I went to Pittsburgh.
How was Pittsburgh?
It was one of the best vacations I've ever had because I've
Okay.
only had lame vacations.
Lame
Yeah.
vacations.
So
What
this
made
one
it
was
the
great.
best?
I met a lot of people, which I'm not usually excited about because I don't like people. But these are people that I knew online and now I know in person.
Oh, that's
Okay,
And I
so you
also-
met your online
I
buddies
met my
and
online. Yeah, they're more like coworkers. It
Coworkers.
was more of a work thing, and I did some marketing for my production company, and we now have lots of paying clients, which is amazing.
hey,
Nice.
that's
Yeah.
good news. Yeah.
Yep.
That's super cool.
I think I may have talked about going to Colorado for like a wrestling camp.
I
but-
think you did, yeah.
I think I did too, and that turned out really interesting. We got stranded on the side of the road
Oh.
because
Yeah.
our bus broke down.
Oh,
Oh, I
And
heard
that-
that story.
That was not fun because we had to be at what was it, Gunnison, Colorado, in like an hour, in like 2 to 3 hours,
Yeah.
and we're not even halfway there.
Ooh.
And so our bus broke down, and long story short, we had to weigh in on the side of the road to make it to the tournament and
Mhm.
register. So we were way behind, and by the time we showed up, our first matches were starting.
Oh,
And so we
whoa.
literally got off the bus and just started wrestling, and it was insane. And it was lots of fun, and there was just a lot of chaos going forward.
That sounds like a lot of chaos.
Yeah, so we got
Yeah.
a whole like floor, like dorms,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
we went grocery shopping and we all ended up coming out with Nerf guns.
Oh my god.
That's
And-
good use of time.
Did you buy
Good
any
use
food?
of time and money.
And money.
And that night it just turned into like a straight Nerf war. And
That sounds fun though.
it was lots of fun. It was lots of fun. And then it was raining up there, really beautiful up in Colorado. I don't want to do that again because just the experience let alone. And then we went whitewater rafting.
Oh,
And
wow.
Oh,
It was
that's
just-
fun.
yeah, I expected it to be a lot more flipping upside down, almost drowning, maybe dying. None of that happened. I was cruising. I'm all for the crazy adventures because the best adventures are the ones that always go wrong and you nearly die.
Yeah.
So
Always.
yeah, and okay, maybe I do have quite a few death stories in the summer.
In just this summer?
Yeah, just this summer. This
Death-
summer was the summer because normally every summer I just don't do anything. I lock
Mhm.
myself away, play video games, do whatever. Now this summer, I was like, ain't gonna let that slide. It's my last summer before I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live it up.
Good.
And so I went tubing for the first time. Got stranded in the
Ooh.
desert, and that almost had to get like helicoptered out a few places, and then
A few places.
it's fine. Stories for another day. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
But,
we'll save like a death
but-
stories.
But yeah, what about
Episode.
you, Trinity? I know
Um,
you went places.
Yeah.
What is that about?
I went to Snowflake, which is my hometown. I went there for the summer, and I worked. I also went to Montana, and I went on lots of hikes and camped there for a little bit. It was very gorgeous. Yeah,
That's it?
That's
That's
basically
about
been it. I just worked and then went to Montana.
So you
Also-
worked up in Snowflake?
Yeah.
Oh,
Where
okay.
did
So you got a
where
summer
did you work
job?
in Snowflake?
Well, I transferred to another Starbucks because I work at Starbucks here,
Okay.
but I transferred to the one down or up there.
Oh,
I
that's
guess.
so cool. My bad.
Oh,
Stupid
see, I'm
mic.
not the one touching the mic now.
Wait, was I? No, I just wasn't
No?
in front
okay,
of it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Tyler usually gets quite mad at.
I don't get mad. I've never gotten mad at anyone in my life.
He gets frustrated. We shall say about
Sure.
me in the microphone. That's another reason I got kind of kicked off at the end
No,
of the
we
year.
didn't kick him off.
Yes, you did. I felt it was very hard for me going through that. I nearly cried.
Well, I'm sorry.
So sad.
For
I'm
getting
I'm
told
tearing
to
up right
move-
now.
to
Keep
move
your-
closer to the microphone.
He actually is tearing up right now. Keep your grades up and you'll stay on the podcast. Speaking of that, we also talked about finals in that last episode.
Oh, yeah.
How did
Oh, dude, wait.
How'd
okay.
everyone
So
do?
my AP Chem teacher curbed my final grade up 1%, so I'd get a C in the class
That's-
because I told her
Nice.
that I
That's
needed
amazing.
a 74, and I got a 73. So she's like, "I'll just give you a 74."
See,
so
it
that was great.
my algebra 2 was the only thing I was worried about, and the problem with that was I almost failed that class.
Oop.
For reasons I will not say. But and that final was like life or death right there. You know, and then I finished it, checked my grade book, and it was a 90% on the final. I was like, no way, no
Nice.
way, no
That-
way.
I have
But
the-
then no. Here's the funny thing. Turns out that was a mistake, and 3 days later, I turns out I found I like just barely
Oh,
scratched the barrel, and
Okay.
I ended up passing, luckily,
nice.
but just barely.
Just-
I was
Just
about to
so
talk
close.
about how relatable it was because I had the same algebra 2 class as you, and I was like, yeah, I did way better on the final than I thought. But mine
No,
was not a mistake. Mine was actually
Yeah,
good.
mine was the mistake.
That's rough.
Yeah, usually mistakes correlate with me.
A little bit, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, but otherwise finals were pretty cool. I was just stressing out that time. I wanted school to be over with.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you guys?
I did pretty good on all my finals.
Yeah.
I ended with all A's in all of my classes.
Couldn't
so-
be me.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Thank
that was me freshman year and sophomore year, and then junior year.
Junior year, for your underclassmen, maybe just starting junior year, or
Take it easy your junior
Take
year.
it easy,
please,
dude.
Please,
Yeah.
don't take multiple honors and AP classes. It's fine. Do
I mean,
what makes you
if you're really smart, sure, go right ahead. But like, it's more than you'll expect because they like kind of like ease you in and go, hey, like this is gonna be just as easy as normal class until they drop a stack of homework on you. But
Yeah.
AP is all cool and we support AP classes.
Absolutely.
It's just
AP for, the
for
win.
us, on the podcast.
Yeah.
We're not the smartest, and our wise words for underclassmen
I don't know if
are.
that's true. Okay, maybe
I'm not
speak for
talking to you,
yourself,
Tyler.
John.
We're smart.
Speak for yourself.
We're special. We're not smart. We're special.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got talents.
Me and Tyler are smart.
Wiley's smart.
I think
Objective.
John, you're
Subjective.
really creative.
I am very creative. I'm just not smart.
You're also really talented with video.
That's true.
Thank you. But
We
when
all
it comes
have
down
our
to
strengths.
algebra, when it comes down to algebra,
is awful.
that's
I
just a
love
whole.
algebra. Math
You're
is
weird.
It's all patterns and like
Geometry was
You
great.
wanted to do my math homework?
no.
That's what I thought.
You do your math homework unless you're paying me, and then I'll do your math homework.
No, you can't say that.
$5 a
I
paper.
can say that.
Yeah,
we
we
do
can.
not condone anybody doing anyone else's work.
That was a joke.
That was a
For
joke.
legal reasons, that was a joke. I will not do your homework.
I will for the right price. I can't guarantee a
Nope,
good price.
That's also a joke.
I can't guarantee a
False.
good grade.
Okay.
Well,
Pay for
The
the
bell's
ru-
about to ring.
yeah, we're
Bell's
running
about
out
to
of
ring. All right.
time.
Yeah.
We
We'll
were
continue this
expected to have a lot
eventually.
bigger podcast,
We had technical
but
issues.
Tyler
Don't say
couldn't,
it.
Tyler couldn't get it figured out, and it's all his fault. So
Hey, this is
Thanks,
the first
Tyler.
time we've ever had tech issues on this podcast.
Okay,
In
that's-
in
So-
like a whole semester, we never had tech issues.
sounds like a you
Mm.
problem. We're
I
gonna.
mean, hey, at least we don't still have that one mic and
Yep.
everyone's sitting around it.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was so
Oh, okay,
bad.
that
I
our-
named
the
that
very
folder.
beginning
So
of this
funny.
podcast was.
When we were doing file management, I named that folder from when we were on the one microphone, and I didn't name any of the files anything like standard. I named that folder the Dark Ages.
The Dark
The
Ages.
Dark Ages.
And then we switched to like a system of
Yeah.
naming it
Yeah.
by month and date and all that.
That
Nice.
that is amazing.
Yep, we have a Dark Ages and then normally labeled
And
folders.
if you look at this podcast that we moved everything to, we did re-upload all of the old episodes. The date of the upload is obviously, it's I think August 17th, but all the titles have the date in it and so do the description. But none of those Dark Ages episodes are there anymore. You cannot
None
find
of
those.
them?
Nope.
We might have to showcase them just
We
for
might-
like
No.
a special.
Maybe we'll make a compilation, best of the Dark Ages
Best
of
of
RM
the Dark
Radio. But I
Ages.
don't think there was anything good in the Dark Ages.
We didn't-
No, because we were just saying the announcements, and
Yeah, it was
not,
a-
we were not actually talking like we are now and being
Yeah.
comfortable, like we're being.
We've only
told
done
to.
like 2 of these episodes anyway. We should do this more often.
We should,
Mhm.
and because you guys kicked me out, and that's kind of why
Well,
I
It
don't
was a group
recall.
thing.
Maybe you'll
We
get
voted
kicked
you off
back
the
in.
island.
I just got kicked back
Yes.
Yep.
John
Oh,
was ejected.
The bell rang.
The bell
Oh.
rang.
Yeah.
Well,
Right. Well,
I-
that's how good our room is. It
yeah,
has
we
no
can't
bell.
even hear it. You guys didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. I had to check the clock.
in. Well, guys, I
Okay.
think that's going to be the end of our podcast for today. Thank you for tuning in, and
Bye.
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 See ya.
See you on the next episode. Hopefully, I'll be here. Maybe.
We'll think about it.
Wow.
You tell me to do a better intro, and I just slam my. Yeah, but obnoxious is cool.
We want people to listen to this.